limit here in day 2.
It's all about sending that message that you would not really fall asleep after that 24-hour kind of, shake-up period between days. Instead, Kemi and Teak hold their lead in first place. We saw the desk talk about how they've been so consistent than first.
Here is their obstacle here in day 2. Knifer's trio has cut their Kemi split in half. So a lot of their loot that they really bank on is not going to be as powerful as it used to be. Now, Reese here talked about Pink. Now, Pink's trio, yes, they've been going for height a lot of the time, but they cause all the other height teams in the region to get down. And the teams like Analex, the team like Thomas HD, the Hens trio, those are the ones that love going for height, and they always get answered with an RPG. So let's keep in mind for that. As well, the change here for Flick, Thomas HD, and us is that Ingram's trio has been contesting them. Let's see if Ingram kind of backed off a little bit because he was not successful going into
competitive Fortnite in general. It's very similar to the main game. It's just a little bit more serious from time to time. So it's all about, just like war games. As Fonte mentioned, sometimes another team can come in and cut it off. For Flick and Thomas HD, it's not. That changes the way Fortnite's played and competitive is Storm Surge. So all these teams get damaged. If they don't do enough, this magical lightning comes down from above and damages them. So you'll notice after, Chapek's on screen right now with Hen and Janice is done looting. These guys will go out, try to get that damage. That is the name of the game.
We've definitely got to take a look at the first zone reveal here. That will determine a lot here as a battle does be down. And it is a battle between Advise trio and Seti's trio. Some former teammates here in this battle here. It's kind of getting crazy. I can't believe that this is kind of breaking out so early. It's just showing you how there is a hole in the Kemi split. You pop out the distance all alone, a trio will push you. It looks like Arthur trio has made that decision here, and it's up to Teak here to hold on. This is the first place team here, Trial, that is in trouble here in game 1.
To 1v3 as well, but everyone is low on the bottom side. Seti will get finished in just a minute, and that could have some big siphon that will not help Teak whatsoever. He has basically a timer to get these eliminations. I'm not sure if that team down low with Advise, Cubics, and Arthur has heals. If they do, this will spell trouble. There's a chance here for Teak, Sancho, but I'm not sure if he can honestly do this.
No, it's not looking good here considering that there's no shields. Oh my goodness. Oh, another team is coming in the distance, trying to miss some shots here. So Teak now using that flopper has one opportunity to maybe hold on. And it's Slender's trio. This is from Retail Row. Retail Row is coming in. They heard the noise and they're rotating in and they want a piece of that action.
Bottom team will go away right now. Teak is still at the top of this base. Still at the precipice of the podium of EU today. The issue though is that his time at first place might be short. Consistency is a very good game plan, but if you fall short in just even one game, your entire tournament result could go awry.
So many adjustments are happening that we will break down as Teak does fall. So essentially what's happening is Cubics has been landing at Pleasant Park for this entire first day 1. And day 2, they had more people visit Pleasant Park. So now they decide to move, and look, this is another adjustment. Reason had a great strategy revolving around pushing Ingram, but now that Ingram has moved, he's going to have to go ahead and push Kenzel there in Coral Castle. And so far, it's not going to work, because right now they lose one a trade, 2 trios lose trade. Now Deceptus goes down, Kenzel goes down. Advise, there's some big-time names. Advise goes down and feed way back below, but let's focus here as Vadil and Noah Riley clean up the mess, and they're going to be able to pick up their other trio, make it reboot them. But look at these, man. It's kind of crazy. Now you see Kibo's trio. There is so many trios here in Salty Towers. Where is Savage's trio? This is their home.
If you guys are wondering why we're surprised and you didn't watch day 1, basically everything's changed in day 2. All the trios you would expect to be in certain places aren't there. There's new players there. Wow. And Sancho, you're using the word adjustments. Adjustment would be like a small wave, right, on the beach that might change a few things. These are tsunamis of change coming in. This is a completely different finals.
Dude, it's like these trios have decided to cannonball. There's no like finesse, there's no like high dive, there's no like splash. No, they're going for big time splash because they need to. So the question will be, when is this trio? A couple times. They dipped into that there at the end of game 6. So it's so fascinating to see how the players are doing their best at making these adjustments. But man, one thing this is going to work for is the teams that have a strategy like the Deals Trio.
Yeah, these guys haven't had that strategy really working out the best for them on the first day. Currently 5th right now on the leaderboard. We would expect them actually to be higher. They can never actually go to fight other people as much because no one wanted to drop around them, Sancho. That's how aggressive these guys are. No one wanted any of the POIs around them. That's why they flopped all the way over towards Liverpool's castle. Got all that elimination down on the Kinzel, which is unfortunate. And now they have that gate drive rolling in that we usually see them in every finals. This means we have an aggressive trio on the field that's not going to stop pushing boxes.
Wow, man, I cannot wait to see how everyone's changing up. We did see in the feed earlier, Pink did go down, get knocked, and it was the Vior trio. So Hydro 16 being challenged. There's so many of the top of the board being challenged, and already the #1 spot going down. We're seeing this battle right here in Lazy Lake. I think Joe is now finally putting into this fray. Joe has been here before, though. Joe's trio has contested Lazy Lake. Blackie's trio hasn't been finding some success out of here. And also, Karma has not found success here. They've been going down early, kind of get wounded going into the 3rd and 4th circle. So this is going to be a big engagement for Legends trio to survive Joe's push.
Joe's just outside the top 10 right now as well. That's where we see an increase in prize money as well. So huge fight for him. It's just really a one-point all across the leaderboard as well today. The points are just so close. If you guys missed that format as well, basically 30 placement points alongside 2 points for every elimination. So you can really change and carve the way you can move up the standings and rankings. Still, though, it's going to be difficult. These are some of the top teams. If you haven't watched Karma Legends or Aware before either, they're very good at playing off of each other's energy, each other's angles. You'll notice now they're all on that low ground, making sure no one can dive in on one single person. They'll have to challenge all 3 at the same time.
And this is all adjustments based on bot reviews. It's not about where the storm is. It's just about finding opportunities to get storm surge tags. The whole entire day 1, they were doing it by kind of perching up in forts. Now the EU region has decided to let's take us down to some up close and personal box fights.
Now, I know it's called Lazy Lake, but don't let the name fool you. This POI can get very, very active in a few moments. A lot of the people around here like to visit it like a central hub, get a few items, spend some money at the market. And we'll notice it. You see the map right now. A few teams at Caddy Corner, Retail Row. As that happens, though, all the way towards the top right side, Fnatic Lane, Younes and Robnik, who came through from Steamy Stacks, the yellow arrows on the map screen on the top right side of the circle. They're in a long-range fight and still not in the zone.
Yeah, and now my question is, where is Andretta's trio? They were the ones that were always literally by game 6, they conditioned that entire northeast part of the map. There was nowhere you're going to go. They had the north houses as well, all to themselves. Lame's trio literally was nomads. They went all the way down south to Cape Cod by game 6 and got pushed by and Elixir's trio there. So they're making adjustments. The same thing with Malibuca. Malibuca went all the way down to Cape Cod as well. They did not like it. They had a fight, and Alex came in and cleaned them all up. So all these adjustments are going to have some, like Shio said, tsunami-type effects here on the leaderboard. Already mentioned, the #1 spot went down. That's just so huge, Shio.
Yeah, and the reason I use Tsunami as well is because once it starts, it doesn't stop, and it's always moving forward. It looks like Shizo God is also kind of like a tsunami, the way he's pushing Lame's box. Almost stopping. They have a little bit of a pinch scenario going down right now as well. That's when one person's on one side, the other 2 are trying to bite from the back as well. Lame can't actually edit out anywhere or find a break. This is troublesome. This is just the first game, and it's already this difficult.
It feels like these trios are connected to the hip. They have so many battles throughout all the type part of the map, and this is the first time they're fighting here. It's unbelievable to see these 2 trios who are getting up, scrappy up the leaderboard, fight here. And considering last time they fought, they're at Cape Cod.
Yeah, I mean, right now, though, Lame's doing a very good turtle impression, but the shell cracks. Younes finds a way in, shoots him down, and now I think it's a 1v3. Robnik with just 50 HP. Not sure if it's going to be possible. He runs into the storm. He gets sent back to the lobby. Shizo God, flawless eliminations right there. Actually, no, I think they lost 1 team member, but they'll find a reboot van, and they'll be right back in the game.
This is what we're talking about. Day 2 here of the FNCS. Man, so many people want this. Last season, we saw some major adjustments. Thomas HD and Flickin' and Nos, Mongrel Metro and Taysom were literally running away with everything. They were putting up some big-time point performance. And Thomas HD and Flickin' and Nos said, enough. We're going to go ahead and land Stark Industries. And they basically vaulted themselves. They had a big pop-off performance that kicked them up into the day. With the damage output like Thomas HG, who leads day one with 19 elims, that kind of firepower landing at that power position last season was a huge thing. So that's why you're seeing teams make these kind of major adjustments, because a big all pop-off
like we like to call him right here. He's going to be going for a quick fight over at the desert. Not inside zone just yet. Mawaka's going to be the last one alive here from Light and Mr. J. These guys all land on the top left side of the map, so they're all finally clashing. Their roadways intersecting here as they try to make it towards the zone. I've one teammate picked up just shortly. The ball is in Mawaka's field. The issue is this game is not fair for him. This is not just a net with two teams on either side. It's just one man versus basically three, and you can't win that fight.
No, that a lot, but Kibo says not.
Hello? 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 Hello, hello? Hello? Oh my god. Hello?